I try to make her comfortable. That's my job, because she's a city girl that I've transplanted into the wild. Hello, my name is Robert.
And I'm Crissi.
And we're from Springfield, Ohio. And we're here at Blue Ridge Overland Gear. We've been admiring the gear for years now. We're here to get some equipment installed on our 2010 FJ Cruiser and also the Overland Teardrop. There's really not a place for us to put our dirty shoes, except here on the outside, and I've had them get soaked before. Okay, so we're looking at using this bulkhead here and maybe putting some pouches, I guess, would maybe work there. And then maybe put an attic up here is what I'm guessing, that we could simply just put our clothes above us, and they would, with an attic net, they would just air out and maybe if they had to, even dry out. We take these everywhere with us. So Chris inspired us to start taking these on the trips with us. So I was wanting to know if you could make a specialized holder for the cheeze-it.
For the cheeze-it box? Yeah, no, we should investigate a cheeze-it box holder for sure. So we're excited to start the build on this spectacular project today and get some stuff organized, and I've got just the person to help.
Hi, I'm Allison.
Robert.
Hi, Allison. I'm Crissi.
Nice to meet you. You asked for it, so I'm back. I was gone for 6 months, but we moved back into the area, and so I'm here back at Brog.
There's definitely some things that we don't have a solution for, and that's what we want you to come up with that solution.
So do you want to go ahead and show me where that is? And
Yeah, we'll start with the trailer.
okay. This is a nice trailer.
Thank you.
We love it.
And a lot of times we'll put our shoes on the fenders, but then they get wet overnight, and that's not very good. So we wake up the next day, cold shoes. So we want something to hold our shoes.
On the inside or
On the
outside?
inside, to keep them nice and warm, especially on the cold days. We were thinking like on maybe the side panels.
Okay.
And also we wanted to get maybe some pouches on those walls on each side.
Okay, right here?
Yeah. So over there, and then also on the other side, and maybe even like some Velcro pouches, so we could, because that's a little bit of a reach for us, we could just grab the pouch and maybe pull it off the wall if we needed to.
Okay, so we're doing the shoe bag. This is our headrest bag, and I took it down there and put some shoes in it to see how they fit and whatnot. So we're gonna make it slightly bigger here at the top, and then take out a little piece right here so that the shoes just slide in and out easier. And the whole thing will be out of truck tarp so we can rinse it out. So I have one shoe bag done. There's hook Velcro on the back, so it should just slap to one of those panels on the sides that we just made.
Yeah, and if I need to take that off the wall, I can just take it off the wall, rinse it out, turn it inside out, scrub it down, whatever I need to do.
I could fit like 4 pairs of flip-flops in there.
There you go.
See?
It just
More
needs more
shoes.
shoes.
No, these are for taking your shoes off only, not for storage of shoes.
Well, no, it would work great.
No. No, they
If you
wouldn't.
put the flip-flops down the bottom, you might not see them.
Exactly, yeah, see?
The exciting part was that there was a good variety of products that really did fill a need that we had. There's actually stuff that solve problems that we have and give us good solutions for them. This is going to go on the headrest. This is the first aid pouch. Being a paramedic, I like to have this stuff handy. So it's going to be right on the back of the backrest, so I can grab it in case we get an accident. I'll put some tourniquets in there. Hopefully never need them, but if we do, it's going to be right within arm's reach. All right, so this is my setup as far as how I deflate the tires and inflate the tires. When this isn't hooked up to the bottle, that allows me to deflate it with turning the valve. But with the power tank, you can fill up a full set of tires about 10 times from trail pressure to highway pressure. And it's a very quick setup, it's a very simple setup. One of the things that I wanted when I came here to Blue Ridge is I wanted a way to organize all of that together. So this hose goes nicely in this bag. It tears down really quickly, zip it up. I can keep my power tank and the bag together. And on the back here, I have my tire repair kit with Schrader valves in there, also with plugs. So if I do have a problem, I can fix it first, and then I can use my tire inflation system to inflate it back up. So it works really nicely all in one place. We were wanting like an attic, so we could take our clothes off and
just put them
in the attic.
Right in the attic.
Yeah, so they could air out and dry out if we were wet at the end of the day.
Is the ceiling strong material, or you'd rather go to the wall?
I'd rather go with wall because that's pretty light. This is full thickness.
Okay.
It's like 5/8 birch. Come along pretty nicely. We're actually putting these brackets up here with some screws on the side, and we're going to end up using the Land Cruiser attic. It's going to work out perfectly. Looks really good.
So the Land Cruiser attic fits in a lot of smaller places, and so it's a lot more versatile. Yeah, that looks really good.
All right, so here is the tool roll, and it has the pouches inside. So this is what I was really looking to improve my tool organization, so it's not like a black hole anymore. It has a bunch of tools thrown in it, and there's just no organization whatsoever. It's a lot better. I can see exactly if I need pliers there, sockets, wrenches, electrical, splicers. So the interesting thing is that it actually freed up a lot of space. All the items that I had in here before are in here now, and this is all open. That bag was the full width of the box.
So my favorite is probably the organizer just right above the visor. I could put my cell phone in there. I could put other little gadgets that I want and just zip it up.
This is the oil bag. You have the embroidery label to let us know what's in there. I'll be able to put my fluids and organize them. Perfect.
Okay, so we have a navigation pouch here, so we can add all of our maps and cool books that we have.
So one of the things, my wife and I, we both work in the medical field, and we wear gloves all the time. And so on the trail, we really utilize gloves a lot. If we're cooking or we're changing our toilet bag out or whatever. We were wanting to know if you could sew a bag that would allow us to mount these. We can't locate them here because it gets up against the cargo.
How about right here?
Oh. Like
With Velcro to your...
a panel, a Velcro panel here, and then make the bag with the back. Let me just...
So, has gloves in it. This one's not open, but
Gotcha.
do you like that?
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah,
They're gonna pull right out of there,
yeah,
and that will actually hold them
yeah.
in place very nicely.
They have Velcro, and so they'll just stick on there like that.
So in closing, we just want to say thank you to Blue Ridge Overland for the great hospitality that we've had, for the great products. I know we're going to get lots of use out of them, and we generally appreciate it.
So they've asked me for a cheeze-it holder. It's just going to be a basic bag, but sturdy. And we're going to do a clear front because you don't want to not be able to see what kind of cheeze-its you have in there and get surprised with something that you didn't want that day. It needs to be able to hold an entire box of Cheez-Its and be accessible from the passenger and driver's seat at all times.
As long as it holds up to highway speeds, that's the important thing too, and trail use. So that is the two conditions that it really needs to make.
No, that's real. Just access it so easily from the top with an open design, no flap or anything like that, because that would be too much work to get to your Cheez-Its.
So I just really want to make sure that it's right the first time.
Yeah. Nope. Well, nope. Back to the drawing board. But that will work. So here's round 2.
I'm nervous.
Here we go.
I can't even hide it. I'm pretty
I
nervous.
don't even know if I can.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of want to cry a little bit.
You think that would be standard equipment in a vehicle, just for safety reasons.
There when you need it.
It's gonna save a lot of lives.
Yep.
I think what really stood out to us today was just how much you guys are catering to folks' needs as far as the products that you're designing, the quality of them, wanting to know and understand what it is that people need to go on adventures. And so that really stood out. And everybody, including everybody in your community, has been super, super nice. And we're really impressed with that. And it's very refreshing to see that. So yeah, thank you very much.